Say E A G L E S. Eagles. Say fly, Eagles fly.
Simple. You play well and you play great, you keep your job, and you get to play for longer. It's a very, very simple process that the Eagles and every other team in the NFL goes through. And I think the Nick Sirianni hire was in part because they hope, maybe, they can fix Carson Wentz and hope they can create something better with this asset because it's appreciated right now to use the asset term like Jeff Lurie used. But I don't think this is a lock. And the more I look at the situation, the more I hear all this, the more I hear Mike Garafolo not convinced that the Doug Peterson firing and Nick Sirianni hiring means Carson's coming back, the more I believe we are headed for a divorce here. I believe the Eagles are going to trade Carson Wentz in a month. 215-592.
Yo, that, man. You know what it is. Your boy Philly Fresh, a.k.a. the General Hero Point for Duty, man. Listen, also a fourth for the Better Bird podcast. If you haven't done it, please make sure you hit that sub button right down there. I appreciate it, man. Seriously. Listen, I'm tired of the bull crap, yo. I'm tired of the bull crap. And it's not even about Carson Wentz to me. It's for the simple fact that everybody speculates. You heard what he just said. Oh, this guy said this and this guy said that. No, you're mad because Carson Wentz ain't talking to you. You butthurt because he won't pick up the phone and give you an interview. That's what you're mad at. But this video is not about Carson Wentz, just like he should not be talking about Carson Wentz today when Nick Sirianni is pulling off what Doug Peterson could not. That's what today is about. For the smear fact that Nick Sirianni, yes, I got his name right, Sirianni, I call him Mr. Siri, is doing what Doug Peterson could not do, and that is hire his own staff. If these are the things that's going on, hopefully this is trending in the right direction. What I mean by that, Howie Roseman doesn't have input on coaches and, hopefully Howie Roseman does not have input on the draft. Now, I don't know if John Dorsey is gone. I'm hearing two different reports. When I put out the video, I wanted to say it was yesterday, the day before, I'm not sure. I do so much. Anyway, I was told that he was looking to sign with, I can't even remember, who gives a damn. I want him here. And it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. I want him here. Jeffrey Lurie, you got to do what you got to do to keep that guy. That's the guy. So, back to what I was saying, man. Instead of making everything about Carson Wentz, instead of the media, dudes like Joe Giglio, man, dudes like ESP, they tried just because they don't like the guy. Just because they wanted to say, these dudes, well, didn't want to say, they did say, keep Nick Foles. Get rid of Carson. Nick Foles won you the big game. Not Carson Wentz. And since they chose to go the other way, now they feel some type of way about Carson. Carson did nothing to them. For them to have his name in their freaking mouth every single day the way that they do. You report on the team, not on one person. Why in the hell is you starting your show after Nick Sirianni hired his defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator over the weekend? Just offensive coordinator at 9 o'clock this morning, reports came. Nick Sirianni just got off the jet about 4 or 5 hours ago and was taking a tour of the building. But yet and still, you want to have Carson Wentz's name in your mouth. Dude, do a better job. Because let me tell you something. If that was my job, that's what we will be talking about. Not starting my show off trying to blast Carson Wentz every time I get, because that's the only way people listen to you. Either they love it or they hate it. That's the only way you get views. That's the only way people want to call up to your show, because you want to bash Carson Wentz. It's corny, it's despicable, and it's getting nasty. I was having a good day, y'all. I was having a very good day until about 5 minutes ago. I wasn't even going to make a video today. I said, you know what? I'm going to chill today. You know, maybe. Yeah, I was just saying, you know, maybe everybody is just getting too much of me. So I'm going to fall back for a little bit. Maybe a day or two. But then I hear this bull crap, man. Like, and then I'm like, all right, let me make a video bigging up Sirianni. But then the more and more as I'm driving to my destination to go home, to go get in the shower, to fall back, to go watch the Sixers. And speaking of Sixers, Ben Simmons, you better come up big today. Embiid is not playing. Just like how you was aggressive the other day, I need you aggressive like that. You cannot take this day off. The spotlight is on you. I'm watching you, for real. I'm not saying you got to shoot a bunch of threes. I'm not saying you got to shoot a bunch of jumpers. But you need to be aggressive. And I don't need to see none of that jumping in the air and you don't know who the hell you passing it to. If you're going to jump in the air, you better take the shot. But back to, sorry, y'all. I'm getting off course. I was ready to go to the crib, fall back, not make a video, watch my fellow content creators, YouTube, you know what I mean, and watch the game. Watch the game on one TV, YouTube on the other. But no, I gotta hear this bullcrap, and I don't even know what the morning shows were saying. I don't know what dudes like Joe DeCamera and all them dudes were saying. I don't know what a dude like Johnny Marks was saying. Because them dudes hate Carson too for some reason. Now he's a baby. He's this and he's that. No, you're mad that he won't talk to you. But shout out to Nick Sirianni, man. Seriously, because it seems like you came into the interview and said, yo, I'm picking my staff. I want to look at this guy, and that guy. Now, I say you should have had your staff ready. Maybe they wanted to do some due diligence and say, all right, well, let's be fair. Let's take a look at these dudes and see who these dudes are. Because we really don't know. I understand most of these guys, you can tell that there's guys because he didn't work with them. The guy from our offensive coordinator, I do not know how to say these dudes' names, so I'm not even going to try to mess it up. But for the fact is, you got a guy that you work with in Chicago. For the fact is, you got a guy that you work with for your defensive coordinator that you work with with the Colts. It's from being familiar with one another, and I got no problem with that. We're gonna see how everything goes, but I ain't got no problem with that. I do have a problem with the fact that it's not being talked about enough in the media. This what should be your number one thing to talk about. You can talk about all you want. It's your show, whatever. But for the smear fact that is why I don't understand it. There's no reason to talk about Carson Wentz today, unless you want to say, oh well, let's see how this offensive coordinator is going to work with Carson Wentz. Let's see who their quarterback coach is going to be. Let's see this. Let's see that. But for you to come on and just start bashing Carson Wentz like you've been doing since the end of the season, and we're really since the end of 2017, is atrocious. Listen, man, you call me Wentz apologies, you call me whatever you want. The man ain't speaking. So the hell what? I'm speaking, though. And I don't like it, man. And I would say that for any one of my Eagles quarterbacks. Because unlike a lot of people, I go to bat for my team, not just one person. If you have been doing right by the team, I got your back. A dude like Jason Peters, I didn't have his back because he wasn't doing right for the team. That's why I grind him up. And he played bad. So yeah, that on top of that. But anyway, man, like, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. You ain't even got to talk about Carson. Let me know what y'all think about these hires. let's talk about it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. You already know, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh. Yo, that.